What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Just Ray, aka Just What It Be, What It Do. Gonna do 2 cliffhangers: Scandal and Empire. When I say I thought I messed up, long story short, earlier today I recorded, and then I had my cables connected to the TV to my laptop, and I thought everything was on mute. But everything played out. I uploaded it. Everything went up to the thing. But it didn't play on YouTube. Well, it did play on YouTube. I just didn't hear it because of my cables. Long story short, I fucked up. And I was so pissed at myself. But anyway, let's get to it. First one is, no, it's not even Scandal. It's How to Get Away with Murder and Empire. How to Get Away with Murder was on point. Elise, she did her damn thing. Viola Davis. I wouldn't be surprised if she win another, is it Emmy or Grammy? No, not Grammy. Grammy's for music. Emmy Award. She killed the game on this episode. She was on point. She definitely did her thing. I'm impressed. I'm a big fan of hers. By all means, let's get to it. As you know, you see the body jumping off from that first episode. Everything leads up to this episode. Who shot Elise? Viola Davis. As they get into it, Nate, Elise's boyfriend, is kind of bullied by the young lady attorney that's got in for Elise, and she want blood. She's going after Nate and say, you know what, you her fuck boy. You do anything she want, even after she killed your wife. Nate was like, listen, bitch, you say anything about my wife. I mean, you say another word, say it. It's like you knew he was about to punch her in the mouth. It was probably the best best moment on that episode that I really liked. And she was like all scared and intimidated, but she still had this little evil smirk on her face. And down the road, he got, his surgeon called him in the office, like, we gotta let you go. She's doing she's following suit, say she's scared to come here. But I'm thinking to myself, like, she's in the police office harassing this man. So he said, you know what? Let me do a racial thing on her. So it's back and forth, because she was in the police office. They could say, well, yeah, she was hammering him. She was like intentionally going after him. So anyway, Asher, the one young attorney who's messing with Bonnie, Elise, understudy of her. I guess she's a lawyer too, but she's an understudy of Elise. His dad hangs himself. You know what I'm saying? And it's just some crazy shit. That's all I'm saying. I mean, he wasn't. I guess he wasn't emotional. He kind of knew it was coming, but I don't think he knew his dad was going to hang himself. And when Bonnie called Elise, she just kind of lost it, because she's the one who leaked the information. She's the one that thought it would work out in her favor, but she didn't see that Ash dad will hang himself. And then Ash was thinking it was the young attorney that had the information, was kind of blackmailing him early in the episodes. And he confronts her in a parking lot after she had talked to Nate, said, listen, let's work together. I don't like Elise. After she did everything to you, Nate, you should be on my side. And Nate's like, shit, why should I trust you after this bullshit you don't pull? And he kind of like, let me think about it. So he left, and she come out later, and Ash pulling up on her like, you know what, my dad hung himself. You know what I'm saying? And then after they found out that Ash found out that his dad hung himself, the mama was on him. The mama was like, you know what, Ash? It's like you not even upset about your father hanging himself. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be your sister that go give us hell and be the letdown of the family, but it was you. I can't go fuck with you no more, Ash. Get the fuck out of my house. He was like, Mom, you upset? Don't trip. She was like, nope, get out. He said it was some crazy shit. So now Ash caught the young lawyer in coming out the police station, upset. Said, you know what? You leaked the information, and she was like, she didn't like say no or yes, but how she came back and rebutted, she was like, you know what? You should be happy he hung himself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did you a favor. and she was just digging the knife deeper and deeper. And you know what? He was nothing good for you anyway. And she stopped herself. I guess she was going the wrong way. She walked, turns back around. Ash put that motherfucker in reverse. Ran over her. Called Bonnie. Bonnie comes over. She looked on the car. Yeah, Ash, she dead. So she called Elise. That one Elise lose it. She's like, damn, what we gonna do now? So they take the body over to the house where everybody at. But previous to that, Michaela and one of the clients, they start fucking around. But the client from the previous episode showed us like, I found this gun in the heater vent, and I think my sister put it there. I don't know what's going on. So Michaela called the gay dude over. The gay dude was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Let's put it back. They contaminating the evidence. Then they take it to Elise. Elise is like, why is you doing this? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't leave the shit where it was at and then call me? You bring it over to my house? It was a crazy shit. It's like everything started spiraling out of control, and Elise was trying to get a handle on it. So I guess the Asian girl walked in when her brother holding the gun, but she disappeared. I guess she leaves and go to a hotel. And Elise call her goon squad, the dude with the beard. I forgot his name. He's a beast. You know why, and I know why. Because when Elise call him, shit gonna get handled, no matter what. He's a beast. So anyway, she calls him. He said, "Go. You are in my house." He said, "Yeah. Go to my bench. Go to the vest. There's some pills in there." She dumped the pill. He said, "Well, just tell me, is it bad?" She said, "It's bad." He on a mission. Cause when Elise get pissed, he got to take care of shit. So she Elise get everybody to the house, and she's saying like, you know what? We gotta make it like a big accident. We gotta act like I call the young attorney and have her come over here, and we gonna have her get thrown over the building. So, but then Elise said, you know what? You gotta see like everything. Everything is an accident. So I need somebody to shoot me. Her kids, her students is like, hell no. And she's looking at them like, listen, y'all done this shit before. Y'all hit bodies. You did a murder. And it's like, yeah, you know what? We did, but we tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and Elise called the gay dude out. So-and-so Sam killed so-and-so for you. And they were like, what? And then she said some shit that fucked up the gay dude. The gay dude was about to put it to her. And Michaela's like, no, let's slow down. Don't shoot her. Don't shoot her. So she hit Wes up. She said, Wes, Rebecca's dead. That's right. All this time I've been lying to you. You know, Wes? And Wes looking all fucked up in the face. He's like, what? Tears in his eyes. And she just digging the knife into Wes' situation. Then Wes pointed the gun at her, and then Michaela like, listen, don't listen to her. She's fucking with you. She's alive. She's just trying to get in your head. She said, no, she ain't, Wes. She dead. Instead of Wes shooting her in the leg, Wes flipped that bitch up, shot her in the stomach. Boom. But now as she laying there getting shot, cause Wes about to put that gun in her, blow her head off. And Elise call him Christoph. So they go reverse back 10 years to when he's a kid. He apparently, and Elise knew him when he was a little boy. He's in the jail talking to an investigator, find out that his real name is Christoph, and he walked in and found his mother dead. And I'm thinking like, damn, what the hell's going on? And he was no joke. Christoph really surprised me. Wes, more or less, not Wes. But this right here on How to Get Away with Murder was by far the best episode. I mean, it's like it had me on edges. Viola Davis, I wouldn't be surprised she win another Grammy. Not Grammy, but Emmy. Another Emmy. I mean, she really, not just her, but the whole cast. I mean, that moment when she wanted somebody to shoot him, everybody's so emotional, everybody hurting, so everybody was showing their emotion. This part, great, beautiful. Okay, now Empire. loved it. Cookie, how did it start? Cookie and Lucius want Jamal. So Jamal set it up where, okay, he needed a little bit of his mama experience with the music and a little bit of his dad. So he called like where he's recording or doing practice for the Pepsi situation. Because Pepsi said, you know what, we need you to do a performance and we might pick you to be the face of Pepsi. So he's rehearsing and he has his mama come first. Then his dad come in and his dad was like, well, I want to work with her. I don't want to work with her. And Jamal was like, listen, man, I need a little bit of both of y'all. Both of y'all inspire me. So, you know what? Either you work with me or you don't. You got to get along if you want me to be with y'all, be around you guys. And he was like, well, whatever. And they arguing back and forth. The musicians and the backup singers looking at his parents like, y'all recluse. You know what I'm saying? So as Jamal walked away and Cookie and Lucius was talking reckless to each other. But previous to that, because I'm gonna tell you something that Lucius and Cookie did that with Htgawm. Now Htgawm had got a challenge from Breezy or Fantasia Breeze or whatever you call her, the Lucius artist. And she went ham on the viral on the internet with this song. Said, you know, you cry to your mother about your brother, and you know your daddy's little girl. Hey baby, and it was crazy. It was a banger, but you knew the intentions for it. He called him out, and he made a challenge back. You know what? I'm gonna battle her for my name. And then, you know, Cookie was like, you know what? You shouldn't have did that because if you lose, that gonna fuck up our credentials with, you know, a bigger company that we need to get with. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make his bitch my bitch, and it's really gonna happen. And then also Jamal was like, you know, telling, you know, his mom, little boyfriend, like, listen, stay out of my business. You shouldn't even speak when I'm speaking because this ain't your company. You just a promoter, punk ass promoter. They get the pushing and whatever. Cookie smack the shit out of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't you ever touch my son. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, don't let no bullshit go between your child and your family. That's real talk. And she let it be known, like, listen, what we had is what we had, but this is my family. I have to respect that. And so now back to that situation with Jamal, what I was telling you about, Lucius and Cookie had made a bet. So like, you know what? I saw that little thing you threw on the internet for Htgawm. Well, we make a bet right now. If Htgawm lose, you take Htgawm back, and if Htgawm wins, then we get Jamal. Lucius will bet. Ain't no problem. I got it. So you know, Htgawm and Jamal meet up. They get to politicking about their situations and stuff, about the Pepsi situation, because it was on the same day of his battle. And Htgawm was telling Jamal, like, you know what, just go in, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad, you know, you got a little both of mom and dad. You just need to bring that together and make it work. And that's basically what he did. And Jamal was telling Htgawm, like, listen, don't go in just to battle, face to face. Draw that crowd in, make them feel who Htgawm is, and it was on point. I mean, like, it was lovely to see. Regardless of what situations and brothers go through, they still have each other back. It was a beautiful thing. So the next day, Jamal do the Pepsi thing. He got some gold boots on. What my girl Rock said, he got some gold fairy boots on and this long robe. But he kills the audition for Pepsi. Pepsi said, hey, we want you. Lucius and Cookie's happy for him and stuff. They pump and he brings the fire. So anyway, at the rap battle, Lucius and his artists there, and here come Htgawm. His people kicking into the door like what? You know what I'm saying? And you know, Breezy do her thing. Htgawm do exactly as Jamal says, cause like she had said some shit like I was kind of worried. I'm like, damn. You said your mom was a hustler. You ain't got nothing on her, and it was like Cookie and Jamal was looking like, damn, she might get him. But then Hakeem brought that, like his brother said, crowd participation. Got that crowd going. It was pumping. He was like, what? It was on point. It was fire. I really loved it. Really loved that part in the episode. And Hakeem won it. They all got together at the club later that night and celebrated all three brothers. The Cookie was like, you know what? I don't get to see y'all all together, but this right here, if I get one day with all my babies, hey, it's worth it. And then here come Lucius, just pissed off. He's like, well, you gonna tell Hakeem what you did about the bet? And so she told Hakeem, like, yeah, when your father made a bet, said if you were to lose, you would go back to him, or if I win, I get Jamal. But I knew you would win. So it was crazy. So somebody comes in the club, go to Cookie and say, hey, Cookie, your sister here, and said, well, tell so-and-so I'm busy. He said, he's like, well, it ain't so-and-so. It's like, the character was played by Vivica Fox. And something about her, I guess it's like three sisters. And one of their sisters got on drugs and left the kids with Vivica character, and it said and told her to say, you tell Cookie to come get him. And shit got crazy. But all in all, it was a great episode. I really liked it. Empire was on fire. Great cliffhangers. And it made me really enjoy the show and stuff. This week coming up, if you saw the previews for Empire, it's about to go down, and you know why. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this again: great episode. I really enjoyed everything. This is your boy Just Ray, aka Chiff. We out.